Okay, gonna do a real quick video of this frame. This is a 1997 to 2006 Jeep Wrangler TJ frame. This is not an LJ frame. Those were 04 to 06, and those are the longer versions. This is a TJ frame. It's a 6-cylinder. You can put it on a 4, but you got to do some different things. So if you got a 6, this is much easier if you just order what you need, and I can find you that. But anyway, let me go through this as if you were here in person. And if you're seeing this video a few weeks later, just understand that we sell these things very quickly. I may not have them when you call, but I do get these in. It's one of the main things we focus on out here. So this frame is grade A. It is straight. It came off of a yellow Jeep that I don't have it together anymore. The tub is sitting back there. And it was accident free. The guy blew the motor. We bought it from him. So that's what that's that. And then it's rust free. It's been in Texas and Colorado. So those are both good states to get Jeeps out of, and whatnot, for our purposes anyway. So anyway, it's not been painted. You can tell all the factory paint is still on the thing for the most part, other than where some of the bushings sat on it. But like I said, it is rust free. I just washed it so we get all the grease off. There's a little bit of water sitting in it, but it's clean inside. Down in here you can feel the fresh paint. There's no like baby butt smooth on the inside of it. Top side here, this is all just surface. This is where the bushings sit on the front for your well, actually this is where your sway bar cover and your tow bar hooks go. Your bushings usually go here, and the front tube's all in good shape. Little scratches in it, but you can see the bare metal on that. This is in perfect shape there. These areas like to rot out. That area is a little bent right there, and that's fresh, so that obviously happened probably today when Brian was messing with this thing. But you can tell on this side it's in good shape, so we can hammer that back down there and they should be fine. But as far as the frame goes, it's perfect. So steering gearbox goes there. This is a very common area, likes to rust out. You can see through this area and here, this is all nice and clean. See if I can get a better shot so we're not upside down in it. And then your motor mount, your shock towers are all there. Both sides are in good shape there. All down through here. This is all nice and clean. Again, nice and smooth through the inside of this thing. You can't really see down in there, but actually, hey Brian, give me your flashlight. I'll get a flashlight real quick and point it down there because I think you'll be pressed to see that. These are for the mounts for your if you have steps on them. If you don't, you can add them in. We do sell those. So that's all in good shape. What's my phone doing? Hopefully that didn't cut out there. And then there's your bushing mounts there, you know, where the frame goes up in. These are perfect. There's not a spot of rust anywhere on that. That one you might be able to kind of see in there. That's all nice and smooth. Top of the coil shock towers are in good shape. All this is nice and clean. This is just a little bit of excess dirt on it. You can see it polishes right up. Top of the gas tank in that area down to the back. This is nice and clean here. This is just dirt here. You see that wipes off. So we didn't polish it by no means, but did get it off. There's a bushing still stuck on it. I just want to show them inside. Both of these screws are good shape. This is where your shock comes through. This one's good. This one is not. You'll have to pull that one out.
That one, I just got it unscrewed.
Oh, it just needs to be unscrewed from the bottom? Okay, never mind. That will come out, so you won't have to worry about that. And then I'm going to try to show you. This might be a little hard. You can see the bare metal down in there. Sometimes pulling it out from the side here, might be able to get it there a little bit. So, other than a little dirt sitting in the bottom of it. Let's see here. Yeah, hold that. Let's see if we can point it down in there so we can kind of get the do it there. Yeah, kind of like that. So you can see nice fresh paint. It's wet a little bit just because we washed it. This one here, again, it's a little hard to see with the lighting, but I assure you it's spotless inside this frame, which is really important to check on these guys. They like to eat themselves, sometimes from the out in and sometimes from the inside out. So yeah, it spotlights it too much though. So, but you can, I can't get my finger in this one, is it? Oh yeah, I can. But maybe if I can get you can kind of see where I wipe the dirt away in there. So Anyway, we're going to flip this thing upside down here so you can see the lower side of it. That's an important side too, because this will be pavement side down. And then let's go ahead and we'll lower it all the way, Brian. Set it on the ground so we can show that it is a straight frame. We had it in the concrete level area earlier, and it sat flush just like it should. But on the forks it can be, especially because that fork's a little bent on the end. So, and there you go. So now you can see it as if it's, that fork is still a little weird, but you can tell it's straight. I'm looking at it from there. And then we'll leave on the lines for you. That'll make it a little easier. Some of them are cut, but for the most part they're intact, so you can make use of those. Go ahead and let's flip this guy. Let's flip it this way. Flip it. You can hear the water pour out as we said, just cleaned it. Okay, so up through this area, this is all nice and clean. These are all nice and straight like they should be. I didn't show you on the top side, there's actually crumple points in these frames, and I'll show you that. I'll flip it back over here in a second, but you can see how clean the bottom is. This is all just dirt excess here. That's stock, that's all out of the factory. All this here, you can see it just wipes away. I mean, it's one of, or you know, and I always say this, but it's truly, every time we get one, it's cleaner than the next one. We just get better and better at finding them and whatnot. Skid plate bolts up here. It's got the normal surface, but there's not even major scaling or anything. You could clean it up a little bit if you wanted to, but all the holes there are in great shape. You won't have to drill or pull any of those out. Those are all clean over there, all the threads on them. And then down through here, great shape. Here's your coil mount. Again, this is just dirt. You can see it comes off like so. Underneath here, loves to rot on a lot of Jeeps. This one's in clean shape. Again, this is just areas that we didn't come out, polish it, but I think it's important to see it. All the little bolts there for your gas tank skid are in good shape. And then coming around, and I think that does it. So I'm going to get a couple shots of it, put photo this way, and then I'll flip it back over and take a couple pictures of those little holes. And what you're looking for, actually, let's tip it up real quick, Brian, and I'll show them real quick. Just on the, if you can hold it up for me, I'll show them what I'm talking about. So these holes right here are real important, and they are a little wet where water came out of them, but those they're supposed to look just like they look there. And if you get ones that look collapsed or kinked or anything like that, and they're on both sides, this one's a little hard to see, but they're in perfect shape here, and then you can see them down here, and then vice versa on the bottom. Those are crumple points. They're made to, when they take an impact, they've been there versus taking the impact in the cab or somewhere else. So you'll see a lot of ones, if they've ever been hit in the front, they usually have been there. That's the bottom side of that one, and again, I'll just pound that back out, and we'll get that. But other than that, that's it. So I appreciate you taking the time and looking. Give me a call if you have any questions, comments. There's the yard, Jeeps Unlimited, just north of Denver, and that's 303-666-9020. Again, that's 303-666-9020. You can reach us on our website, jeepsunlimited.net, or our email is jeepsunlimitedUSA@gmail.com. Okay, I appreciate it and have a great day.